Hi everyone, and welcome to the SuperOffice Product Roundup. And it's been a little while since we last touched base, but rest assured that we've been busy behind the scenes. Over the past months, we've been working hard on various pilots, making significant changes and improvements, and also getting ready to share some exciting news for late 2024. So today I'm thrilled to be here with the product managers who have been leading the charge on these developments. Philip and Mikael will also explain a little bit about the different features that have been released, but also those that are coming soon. So let's take a closer look at what we'll be covering today. First, we will talk about the follow-up dialog that was released this summer. We also have column calculations, a small feature, but also one that's incredibly valuable and where we can use sum and calculate different tabs and selections. We also want to dive into the many updates to the new service since its release. And also we will share some highlights from our pilot programs and other important updates. And of course, we have some big announcements to share. You may have heard the rumor, and yes, it's true. We are talking about Flows, which is the new marketing automation tool that's seamlessly embedded within your CRM. Mikael will show how this works and some different use cases. And also the best part is that Flows is now available, so that can be used right away. Just reach out to your SuperOffice contact. And also stick around because we have some other good news to share at the end that you don't want to miss. So let's dive right in, and Philip, you're first with the follow-up dialog.
Yes, so the new follow-up dialog, it's all about working with activities, meetings, to-dos, and stuff like that. And we have introduced some new fields and rearranged some old ones. So if we're now creating a new meeting, I enter a title and then I choose the company and or the person here. And then now I am in the agenda field and you see I have unlimited space here. I can work as much as I would like to. If I have some internal notes connected to this meeting, I can add that too on a separate tab. I can also schedule a time with my colleagues much easier. Now I am choosing a colleague of mine and I see that there is a conflict, and then I could just go for one of the suggested times to send out an invitation. If I would like to send out an invitation to a person who's not registered in my CRM, I can just add any email address there and they will get the invitation. If I would like to check something else in SuperOffice, I can use the pop-out window function. Then I will have a separate tab or a separate window actually with the activity, and then I can check maybe a request or some information on the company card, and then I can go back and finish the activity. So that's released. This is also released, and now we are in tabs and selections. And you have a lot of numbers laying around in these columns, and now we have the possibility to do some calculations. So here I am at the company card and the sales tab, and then I can go in and choose the amount field, and then I would like to get the sum of all the amounts that are in that column, and then I will get a nice useful sum. I can also use grouping here, and the sum will be set accordingly. I can also work here with selections. I can choose what fields I would like to work with. In this case, we're working with currency, and if you have different currency and you would like to have a sum of those, it's a good idea to have the same currency. So we can also make a sum here of the base amount currency. So here I am going for the sum here, but I can also use maybe the average sum or the minimum and maximum value. So there you go and see the sum. You can also use this in other tabs. Here we are in a selection of activities. And then I would like to follow up on the duration. I would like to see how much time are we spending on the meetings that we are putting in here. So there I am getting the duration column. And then the next step, I go to this calculation tab, and then I choose sum on the duration. And then I know how much time I've spent. So really nice to dig deeper into the data, getting more answers more quickly.
I think it's actually super valuable with the grouping and the sum. I think that will be a good addition.
Yeah.
Now, Mikael, you are here to talk about service or the new service version and some updates that has come during the year.
Yes, of course. So we will talk about our new service client that is now included in the CRM suite in the same interface as the sales part as you've been used to using before. Now we have everything in one client. So that's very useful. And within this new service, we have added a field that we are calling request types. And that's a way of differentiating between what type of request and the content of the request that you're working with actually contains. So you can tailor what actions, what fields, what escalation rules that you want to have when you're working with a specific request. So if it's an invoice request, maybe you need a certain type of fields and tabs and actions that should be available for you. And if you work with a claim, then maybe you need some approval functionalities and additional information about the RMA numbers or other beneficial things. And these can of course be connected to different type of icons showing, different color schemes, if they are passing deadline, if they are closed, and everything being okay or not. So you get an easy visual help within the client directly. And you also see that the tabs on the top here, they are actually updated with exclamation marks from time to time to show that there is new data and new requests to work with. And on the right-hand side here, you see that we have a quick edit, so you can actually change the owner, the status, and the category of the request directly from the preview screen to make it very, very easy to dispatch or quickly updating your requests. That's a way of making it easier to work within the client. Of course, we have incorporated service into our dashboard solution as well. So you have an overview of your open requests, the unresolved ones, what type of categories have the most requests at the time, and all the dashboards are drilled down with the preview, so you can update the requests and work and dispatch with the requests easily from within the dashboard view as well. So you don't have to choose where to work. You can, decide on your own where it's most efficient at the time. So this is very, very helpful to get a quick overview of the request. And you see here again now, request number 282 has been changed by Anna. And then I get a notice about that, and I can see what actually happened and what she changed to make it easier for the user to be on top of things and helping the customers in the most efficient way. And as you can see here as well, we say that this is coming soon, available for all. This is actually released, and it has been a pilot program previously where you enlist to be in the pilot, and then we enable the new service for you. But later now during the autumn here and the winter time, we will start rolling this out and transition you to this new solution bit by bit. But you will get much more information about this further during the autumn this year. So it's a very cool new feature and solution for service and customer service and all incoming requests into SuperOffice.
Yes, so as you said, everyone who are currently at the old version, they will get communicated or information closer to the date. So, and also you can always reach out to your contact or our consultants if you want to discuss or move before that date.
Yeah, of course. We are not stopping if you want to move earlier. That's of course available for you as well.
Yeah. And then, as you mentioned, this has been in pilot, but we also have some other pilot programs that are currently open. But first, Philip, you will talk about SuperOffice Copilot and AI Lab.
Yes, the SuperOffice Copilot is the umbrella where we are collecting and gathering all of the AI features that we have. And this is quite new. We have better AI features now where you add text. So in this case, I can get some suggestions for create brand new text based on some AI technology. I can have help fix spelling here. I can translate to the language that I'm using in SuperOffice, and I can use these AI features to work with the text. So there's a lot of options there. We've also done a lot of changes in the sidebar, in the SuperOffice Copilot sidebar. The Today button here, the Today prompt is updated. So now I'll get a nice looking overview of my day in my diary instead of going each and every activity. I can just have it presented in the Copilot. I can also work with the summarization of requests. Instead of reading through all of these messages here to the left, I can use the summarize button to get a quick overview and summary of this request. So really helpful, really useful when working also in service using these new AI technology.
It's very exciting. And also, like you said, if you're interested, then we can sign up as a pilot program to test these features. And also, we want feedback. We want to get more people to test this and your input. So that's also a big part of being part of this pilot programs. Yes. And also we have custom objects, right? So Mikael, you can tell a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's our feature to actually enrich and extend your SuperOffice CRM with more entities or objects. So instead of having to go to another system to check something, you can now include that in an easy way into SuperOffice. So let's say that you have the standard entities, but you would like to extend with maybe a machine object, or you want a buildings object, or a service agreement, a contract, or another object that would be beneficial for you. You can now do that directly into SuperOffice, and it will be part of all the standard features of SuperOffice. It will be connected if you want to the standard entities within SuperOffice, or the object can live on its own within the SuperOffice world, and it will be available through find and selections. You can visualize them in dashboards, of course, as well. And as Philip showed earlier, all those smaller features like column calculations, those are, of course, enabled on all the archives and views where custom objects are available as well. So it's a way of extending and bringing more value into your SuperOffice solution. So it's a very, very cool concept to extend your data and your information. And this is in pilot right now. So please go to the pilot site and sign up if this sounds interesting to you. And you will see much more information about custom objects and use cases on that pilot site as well. So stay tuned and go there to experience some more custom objects if you want to.
I think this is a very powerful feature as well. I think there are so many use cases and also a way to extend the use of CRM. So I think we will show a lot more in the autumn and for next year when this is rolling out, because you continue to add more features as well. So it's very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we have the big news. So you might have heard, or you might have read also, that we were talking about flows for marketing premium. So this has just been launched. It's available now. And we're super excited to talk about this. And you, Philip, you, Mikael, will show a little bit more about how this works and how it looks like. So please go ahead.
Yeah, of course. I'm very happy to introduce you to the SuperOffice flows and marketing premium within SuperOffice. And this is our automation engine, to engage with customers or prospects at every step of their buying journey or customer journey. So this is a way where we are actually connecting different parts of SuperOffice into one flow to make it easier for you as a customer to be proactive in your customer journeys. So as you saw, it's an easy drag and drop editor where we have different blocks and steps that you can add and build together in different tree structures or just being a straight line if you feel like it as well. But you have a lot of, data and rules and triggers that are based on your CRM data. So based on how you are working and your processes are set up, you can, create your criteria for adding persons or contacts to a flow or the success criteria. In this case, I have a success criteria for my lead nurturing program that we want to create a prospect meeting with a specific prospect. So if our sales reps or someone else in our company manages to create a prospect meeting, then this flow is seen as a success. And the contacts are added into this flow automatically through triggers, or they could be added manually by the users. And the automatic trigger in my case here is that you can use a form to actually collect some data from your prospects. So they fill in the data, and when they submit it, then you can, of course, send the information to them to show that you have received their information, or you can have someone calling them and interact with your prospects directly. But there are a lot of different ways you can work with this. And on top of that, of course, when you send, trickling down through the different flows, you can have more emails coming to the contacts. And within those emails, you can, of course, use links to keep track of what are they actually doing. Are the contacts engaging with our content? Are they downloading the product catalog, or are they interested in other data? Maybe that they want to check product A or product B or other service offerings that you're using. And then you can use that data and interaction within the emails to actually move the contacts within the flow in different lanes. So you split them up and have different interaction based on what they have done and engaged with in your specific content. In this case, maybe you want to add them into a selection if they have clicked a specific link, and create a follow-up for your sales rep that is responsible for your prospect, and actually calling them to book the specific prospect meeting. And then, of course, on top of this, we have a lot of statistics on, how many enrolled into this specific flow, what is the success rate, how many is dropping out, and what is the reasoning behind them dropping out. Is it that we don't have the GDPR compliant with the actual contact, or they haven't subscribed to our newsletters, or that the email address is incorrect? And of course, you have the success criteria as well to see, okay, what are the emails, the forms that is engaging in the best way with the contact. So all in all, everything is brought together. So you get the flow and a nice overview, and it's no more manual handling your flows. It's all connected automatically in this automation engine. So it's very, very cool. And I really encourage all of you to take a look at Marketing Premium and the flows feature within SuperOffice. So it's very cool, I must say.
I think also the most powerful is that this is, like we mentioned, also the rules and triggers are based on the CRM data. So
Yeah.
you're not syncing with other systems, or so it's all within the same solution. And it also, like, sales reps can do their part. We can automate and personalize the communication. I think also that's one important factor in this. And it's easy to set up with the drag and drop editor.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're very excited about this. And as you mentioned, this is part of the Marketing Premium plan. So if you want to learn more or how to get started, reach out to your SuperOffice contact And also we have a lot more information on this on our website and on community. So, and look out in your inbox as well. I think there will be more information to come.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then we have one final thing, a little teaser of what's coming soon at the end of the year. So we will show you a sneak peek of that now.
Wow, looks good.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very nice.
So with that said, we are at the end of this roundup. We hope you are as excited as we are about the new features, the updates, and everything that's coming your way. Also the things that you just saw in this small video. Be sure to keep it out on your inbox, on community, and yeah, we will keep you informed on all things going forward and the things that we've discussed today. We'll be sharing more insights, tips, and resources also to help you get the most out of these tools. So thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see how you put these new features to work. So until next time, see you.
See you. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.